Yellowstone Inc., the big business behind Kevin Costner's cowboy drama. Kevin Costner is not famous for his humility. When he quit the neo-Western TV drama Yellowstone in 2023 over creative issues and arduous salary negotiations to focus on his own two-part cowboy movie Horizon, an American saga, industry tit sheet Puck revealed he'd negotiated an unusual clause in his contract that forbid producers from killing him off in a way that would cause shame or embarrassment to the character. Showing no shame or embarrassment himself, Costner seems to have reversed his position and is reportedly lobbying to appear in the final fifth season. Filming starts on Season 5 Part 2 this spring, and the scripts don't currently involve his character John Dutton. You think it's a no-brainer? Costner is a big-name star. Yellowstone is on the small U.S. cable station Paramount and its tiny streaming service Paramount Plus. But Yellowstone is no ordinary show. In the multi-fragmented streaming era, it is a monumental hit, growing from its 2018 launch to become the most-watched TV show in America. Season 4 pulled in over 12 million viewers, and Season 5's premiere attracted 16 million. Amazon and Netflix have already commissioned copycat neo-westerns, and studio bosses are so keen to keep the saga going with or without Costner that his British co-star Kelly Reilly is on the verge of signing a new contract for a forthcoming spin-off worth $1.2 million per episode, making her one of the best-paid actors in the U.S. All of this has conspired to make Yellowstone's creator Taylor Sheridan one of the most powerful showrunners in Hollywood. The bad news for Costner is he hasn't made up his mind if he wants Kevin back. It's a spectacular switch in status. 12 years ago, Costner was filming Jack Ryan, shadow recruit at Pinewood Studios, while Sheridan, 54, was a struggling actor down to his last $800 after quitting crime drama Sons of Anarchy. Having realized he would never be a star, he started shopping around his first screenplay. "I was a fair actor, but that's all I was ever going to be," Sheridan told The Hollywood Reporter last year. "Hollywood will tell you what you're supposed to do if you listen. If you're banging your head against the wall for 20 years trying to be an actor, maybe you shouldn't be an actor." But the first thing I ever wrote, the pilot for Mayor of Kingstown in 2011, got me meetings at every major network at every agency. I had multiple people trying to buy it. He penned movies, 2015's Sicario, 2016's Hell or High Water, and 2017's Wind River. But he'd been working on Yellowstone, described as the godfather on the largest ranch in Montana since 2013. The series follows Costner's gruff sixth-generation rancher John Dutton, owner of the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. He is regularly besieged by forces threatening to break up his ranch, from neighboring Native Americans through resort developers' market equities to animal rights activists, and regularly resorts to murder to keep his land. Sheridan pitched the script around film and TV studios without much interest. Westerns weren't getting made. Yellowstone was turned down by HBO, which leaned into Succession instead. It was finally picked up by Paramount, at that point a cable channel only, and a poor-performing one at that. For the critics in Hollywood, the resulting success was a shock. HBO shows get all the press, but they don't get that big an audience, says Alan Wolk, co-founder of New York media analyst firm TVREV. Yellowstone just didn't get critical attention when it launched. Then they looked up and thought, holy heck, it's a very mainstream hit. The New York Times ran an article calling it a red state show, which got them pushed back, trying to attribute conservative values when it's basically good guy wins, and the family is important doesn't work. It's not a Trumpian thing, it's just what people like. Indeed, Sheridan's overt environmentalism, sympathy for animal rights characters, and criticism of the treatment of Native Americans has already suffered a right-wing backlash, declaring his shows too woke. One thing he's not is anti-capitalist. Paramount has devoted most of its scripted content budget to Taylor Sheridan after signing a multi-year deal with him in 2021, and his output has been